I mostly learned about the professional use of the GitHub and also the language JavaScript.
My favorite part of the project was the challenge of dealing with the real world problem.
Well, the app group is basically putting everything we learn into a classroom into real world application. So it's a program that's designed for students to start from the beginning of their term, which would be September, October, and then by May have something done and released and ideally on the market for people to use on a day-to-day basis.
My favorite part was actually doing something I love. I love to work with you guys.
So the first project that we made was actually for Carleton. They took us on, and it was to be integrated into the CU mobile app. One of the challenges of this project was that we started in January, so we had 2.5 months to make a new GPS app. This GPS app ideally would route students from wherever they are to whichever building that they'd like to go to.
The favorite part in this program was the fact that we were doing everything by ourselves. Usually whenever there's a proc or something, they have a guideline and they have a question and there's an answer to it. Well, in this program, what we were doing was have our own questions, have our own answers.
And I learned everything from web development to source control to setting up meetings, getting people together, having a unison group, a team, and work together as a team. Because you could go through your 4 years in university and barely have to work with anyone. One of the advantages of this group is it exposes you to real world problems. Real world problems that you'll have to deal with not just by yourself but with a group.
Oh, my favorite part was just the whole process of learning a new language, that is JavaScript and HTML. My favorite part was probably at the design phase, when we were just all together discussing how to go about tackling this huge problem.
The only skill that's required for this program is passion for technology and coding. Now, that's not to say that if you're a business student that we can't use you, but the only thing that's needed is you need to like to code and to learn, and you have to have the hunger for learning, and not just learning in a classroom where the textbook has the answers at the back, but learning in a real world environment where we have to think of what does the user want, what can the user use.